Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Friday, October the 18th, 2024. Let's take a look and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. If you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciated. Alright, first things first, I'm a little late uploading the video. Working my 12-hour day shift today. I appreciate everyone's patience and support during these days, my 12-hour day shifts. It's going to be a long day for me. It'll be the same thing tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. The videos will be out just a little bit later than usual. Alright, I did re-roll a daily challenge here where we had to kill 10 mutated enemies, and I got this one here instead, kill a Gulper 3, so just an FYI. Alright, our work cut out for us for the few of them here. Take a look at this one here first. Craft any Flair at a Tinkerer's Bench 1. Alright, so you may know that you can get flares in the game by completing events. Now some events is the Mothman Equinox event, which obviously isn't going on right now, but those of you who have played it in the past. We have an event here called Safe and Sound, which happens here at Middle Mountain Pit Stop. Right down here at the Sacramento grade, we have the event called Beasts of Burden, and you do have a chance to get a flare planned from them. Once in a while, there'll be flares on sale in the Atomic Shop or Atoms. Sometimes we can get flares in the season passes as well. Now you can check to see what flares that you own by going to the Atomic Shop. You go down here to the skins section. You go down here to backpacks. And these will show you where all the flares that you own. Alright? Just an FYI. Now I've never actually bought a flare before. All these flares I've gotten off of previous scoreboards, off of completing events, and such. So just an FYI. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to go to our Tinker's Workbench here. We do go craft. Go down here to souvenirs. Slide it over, and this is where you craft your flare, craft a beer stein, or you craft a plushie at a Tinkerer's Bench. Now most flares will only cost you plastic. Sometimes they'll cost you plastic and steel depending on which ones. But of course we could just go ahead and craft one here. There we go, craft any flare at Tinkerer's Bench, 1 for 1, done, just like that. Now if you do decide to craft a flare like that, there's only one thing that you can do. So if you open up our Pip-Boy here, if you try to equip, this here says cannot equip. Now if we try to drop this item, it says cannot be dropped, will destroy itself, so you cannot pass on to flares to other people, so just an FYI there as well. Now in the past I've even tried to sell plans to flares, and that was unsuccessful as well. Now I don't know if that's something that they changed, but if someone does know, maybe you can let me know in the comments. Alright, now if you do craft a flare at a Tinkerer's Bench, there's only one thing you can do, but if you go to your build menu, you go down here to displays. We've gotten several displays over the years. We got this holiday tree last year on that particular, I think it was maybe season 15, I think 14 or 15 scoreboard. You can, as you can see there, the flare display, okay? And we have this jewelry stand. This is the first flare display that we ever got. I forget what scoreboard we got this bad boy off of. Just to give you a couple of options. So let's go ahead and craft that bad boy. And all you do, if you do have this, you just go ahead and you, if you can get on transfer, and you can go ahead and you can put your little flare on there. But FYI, just like that. Now, if you're looking to put a flare on a backpack, that's totally different. So you see how I have my flares on my backpack? Okay, that's a totally different way. You have to do that at your armor workbench, and you go modify/repair. Go down to your backpack, you slide it over, and you have two mod slots where you can put flares. So if you have a flare here, you can go ahead and see how it's changing there. So FYI, you can do it that way. Alright. Just in case if you guys are wondering. Alright, what's next here? Alright. Let's go ahead and kill a Gulper 3. So again, many great spots we can find Gulpers in around the wasteland. Right down here at Dire Chemical, when you spawn here, you actually spawn a little bit up the road. And there's 2 of them just off the road. That is a guaranteed spot. Right up here, we have good old Gulper Lagoon. We can find 4 of them up here. Now, back in the day, we used to be able to find 6, but we can only find 4 here now. That is a guaranteed spot as well. And if you're on a public server with other people, sometimes there'll be an event that pops up here at Sunday Brothers Cabin called Moonshine Jamboree. And there's so many Gulpers that show up for that, it's not even funny. Everyone can even fill their boots with them, so just an FYI. Now, we do need 3 of them, so we're just going to pop up here to Gulper Lagoon and take care of them up here. One thing good about this daily, it's nice and open. You can throw a couple of grenades at them, you can shoot them with any weapon, or do whatever you want to do. Now, you got to be careful of Gulpers because they do like to kind of hang out in the trees. Some of them are the scorched version, so they kind of blend in with the trees. You just gotta watch out for them. Huh! Here goes his head. Uh-oh. I think I'm being trolled here. Oh, I heard, oh, there's right there. We get the other guy over there. Now, sometimes there'll be one up in the tree. So even if you're a person that, that uses, free aim, definitely nothing wrong with that. I'll highly recommend if you're kind of fairly new to the game, you can use your VATS to kind of pinpoint them to see where they're at. So that way they don't kind of jump on you. And you don't take care of them that way if you so wish. Alright, what's next here? Kill Mirelurk 5. Many great spots we can find Mirelurks in around the wasteland. A couple great spots here. Of course, we can find 6 of them up here at the toxic dried lake bed. Right down here at the New River Gorge Resort, we could find 3 of them just out back by the swimming pool area. Probably one of the best spots, especially for newer folk, is right here at Ohio River Adventures. There's probably about 4 or 5 adults. There's a bunch of eggs, so there's 4 nests with Mirelurk eggs. So when you interact with the eggs, you can either pick them up or they explode. When they explode, there's a little baby Mirelurk or a hatchling that pops out, and they are also count as Mirelurks as a kill, right? FYI. Right down here, Lake Reynolds. Looking for a little bit more of a challenge. We have good old Vault 94. There's several Mirelurk Kings in there. Quarry X3. Hemlock Spring Stump, Slumber Mill Motel. So there's all kinds of options for you, many great spots. Let's pop up here to the toxic dried lake bed today. Took you guys to Ohio River Adventures just the other day, so we'll pop up here.
This is
Right, there's our daily quest popping in.
Yet another set of remains has been unearthed. We need to honor that soldier by giving him a proper burial at the battlefield cemetery.
What the good again with this challenge is we can kill them any old which way. You can throw a really, a couple grenades at them if you so wish, whatever you want to do. You pick up your Mirelurk meat, cook it up. Mirelurk meat is really good if you're a carnivore. Yeah, the guy's out here. Huh. Now, sometimes there's a rat scorpion. Oh, there's these 2 are hanging out back here. Sometimes there's a rat scorpion or a snallygaster here, and they'll see them kind of fighting each other. Kind of cool to watch. Nice little spot up here. Bunch of pre-war food up here if you guys ever looking for pre-war food. Vegetarian ham, Cajun rice. Pretty good spot. Homemade glue. Right, what's next here? Let's go ahead and collect caps 250. So many great ways we can collect caps here in the game. Okay. One of the best ways is to go ahead and complete events and complete daily quests, because of course at the end you will get caps, and it wouldn't take you long to get 250 caps by completing a couple events and a couple of daily quests. So FYI there. You can also wait for someone to come to your vendor, but I know lately I find it, the odd time when I'm on public servers, not a whole lot of people have been going around to other players' vendors for some reason. At least not the servers that I've been on, so that could take all day. So either you can go out and do some quests or some events, you can do it that way. You can get them off of enemies, of course. I find rad toads are a pretty good source of caps. Of course, Mirelurks are as well. We could find a pretty good stash of rad toads in around Grafton on the north side here. Okay, probably I would say maybe about 6 or 7 of them. Another thing you can do is you can actually, if you go to your season pass, and if you haven't claimed your caps yet, using tickets, or this one here was free if you're Fallout First. Yes, I know it's 5,000, but back in the day, if you come across an older video of mine where we had scoreboards, they used to have like 100 caps, 250 or 500 caps, every other kind of reward, and it was very useful. But nowadays with the season passes, they have them all kind of grouped together, so they have that one there, and they've one a little bit further down. They're like 5,000 caps. Okay, but you can claim this, and you'll get credit for the daily or weekly challenge, whatever, what have you. Now, the main thing you got to remember, you got to make sure you have enough room in your purse, right? Because you don't want to waste those caps, right? Because they're your reward, and you're using tickets to purchase them, so you have to make sure you have 5,000 caps available. But if you don't choose to do it that way, just to go over and either sell weapons, or do the events or the quests, again, you have to make sure you have the 250 caps available. So your max for caps is 40,000. As you can see here at the bottom right hand corner, I'm 36,156. So I have all kinds of room there. But if you're closer to 40,000, it's always good to check that out before you start doing it, because you could be maxed out. All right. Now what we're going to do here in this video is there's 2 spots. Morgantown Airport, where we have all kinds of Scorched. And if you're lucky enough, you can spawn in Collision Course. You can get all kinds of weapons, all kinds of armor, and chems. And all you do is you walk over here to the train station. You don't have to worry about being overweight. Just walk over here and sell all that stuff to the NPC vendor. Okay? Now, that's not a bad spot, but there's a lot of pipe weapons and melee weapons, and you don't get a whole lot of caps for them. So I highly suggest, if you do it this way, come down here to Welsh. We have mole miners down here. We have shotguns, combat shotguns, missile launchers, mole miner gauntlets. And they fetch for anywhere from 19 caps and up each. And of course, don't worry about your carry weight, because you have a train station right there. Right, so that's just you pop down here to the Welsh station. We'll take care of some mole miners here. And we'll go ahead and collect a bunch of weapons off these guys. I don't think he has a weapon. Alright, let's go ahead here.
Would you do that?
That cat, Dylan. He's quite the cat, man. Alright, so if you go on top of this building here, there's actually a couple weapons up here that are just sitting up here, right? So these guys got shotguns, got a gauntlet on, so a lot, as you say, like these guys, these mole miners usually have a couple weapons on them. And usually there's a couple more weapons up here as well, but they didn't show up here today on the server for some reason. But that's fine. So again, another gauntlet. Combat shotgun. They just had one weapon on him. Nope, don't walk in the fire, Jimmy. This is all you have to do. Again, don't worry about being overweight. Don't even bother wasting a carry weight booster. Tons of good stuff on that guy. He's got a train station right there. These guys have a missile launcher on them. Stuff. I'm overweight now, but I'm not too worried about it, as I say. There's usually a weapon right over here, just laying here. Got a couple weapons on that guy. Ouch. There's a fight going on behind me there, I think. There's usually a couple weapons in here as well. We got a fire axe here today. Sometimes there's a war drum in here. A lot of times I come here, there's a war drum. If you're ever looking for one of those bad boys. We don't really need a whole lot more weapons, but we'll kind of go up the stairs here. Make our way out to the other side. Oh, Starbreaker, wow. There's usually a weapon up here as well, but I don't see it here. It's fine. Of course, anytime you're in Welsh, you come right over here to this wreckage. All kinds of great stuff on here. Okay, don't miss that wreckage. There's usually a weapon right here in this skeleton here, but it's not here for some reason. That's weird. Usually there's like a 10mm pistol there. Okay, we'll pop up here. There's two more mole miners up here. There's a weapon over here as well. Sometimes it's sunken into the floor, but I don't see it here for some reason. That's weird how they're not spawning in like that. Oh, gauntlet. Yeah. Now there'll be two more mole miners up there. Of course, we do have that encounter that happens up here where we have enemies fighting other enemies, but we're not going to bother. We have enough weapons on us. Just going to pop over here to the train station. Now there are some perk card that'll help you out. It is under charisma. It's called Hard Bargain. Now, even if you don't have a level 3, you have a level 1 or level 2, definitely apply because it's only going to help you put this level 3 on. And also, if you don't have those perk cards, if you do have Grape Mentats, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we go +5 charisma and better barter rates for 10 minutes. So Grape Mentats will also work, and they do stack with the Hard Bargain perk card. Let's go ahead and talk to this cat here. We're going to trade these weapons here. As you can see, 27 caps. Look at that for that. Again, it all depends on the condition of these weapons. Obviously, the ones you pick up off the off these guys might be used, but as you can see, they're pretty decent. Even these gauntlets, as you can see, we're doing pretty good here now. We're only getting about 2 or 3 extra caps with that Hard Bargain perk card. Okay, at the end of the day, just in case you guys are wondering. So there we go. Collect caps, 250 for 250. Again, the only other limit you have is, of course, how much caps the vendor bot has. Okay? And then all the vendor bots are all kind of tied together. So if you empty this guy here out, all the other vendor bots are going to be emptied out as well until the next reset, which is in 24 hours. Right, it's just an FYI there. And don't forget the perk card back there, Jimmy. Old pal. This way. Past it, there we go. Okay, so you see how easy that was, and you can do that every day if you so wish, a couple times a day until you max out his caps. Right, you get all kinds of caps that way, especially if you're a lower level looking for caps. All right, what's next here? Take a look at this one here. Deal critical hit to a Sentry bot 1. Right, so I did make a video a little while ago on locations for Sentry bots, okay? And sentry bots are definitely no slouches. Okay. Right up here at the Crevice Dam. Dire Chemical. Sorry. Pretty good spot for sentry bots, but they are very powerful. Okay, be very careful. Very careful. White Springs has sentry bots as well. Now, the only thing with White Springs, okay, and now this is a warning, okay, and I actually show that in the video, that if you come here and you shoot one bullet at a robot or at a responder, at anyone, that whole place will go red alert, and you're gonna die. You will die unless you can get up, unless you have a jetpack and get up on a roof, okay? But they will eventually calm down if you find a good enough hidey hole there at White Springs. But everyone and their dog at White Springs will come, even the responders, the humans, will come after you. Okay, so just an FYI, just a warning, fair warning about that place, all right? Your best bet is to spawn in at the Mount Blair Train Yard BattleBot, all right? Now, of course, we have to not only kill a sentry bot, we have to do a critical hit. So you can either free aim if you so wish. Definitely nothing wrong with that. Just kind of free aim for the arms, or, you know, the rollers or the legs, whatever they have there, or the head. We usually kind of go for the fusion core for these guys, but usually it's one shot, one kill with the fusion core. So I highly recommend you don't go for the fusion core for this guy unless you want to server hop a couple times. So free aim if you so wish, or you can use VATS. If you do use VATS, there's a perk card that'll help you out. It is under perception. It's called Concentrated Fire. This allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. Okay? And this is what I prefer to do. Ballistic weapons, a drill with power armor on, shotgun with the Enforcer perk card under agility, plasma caster works well, plasma rifle and pistols work well, most ballistic weapons, but as you know that I do these daily weekly challenges, not all the weapons are the same, okay? I'm trying to cripple. Bow and arrow works good as well. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to head over there now. We're going to spawn this event in ourselves. It's called BattleBot. There we go. There's our sentry bot there. Alright, so let's go here. So don't go for the fusion core. Oh goodness. So it didn't cripple them. It didn't cripple them. That's a shame. Alright, that's a shame. Yeah, I find it's hard crippling these guys. It really is. Alright, so let's... we're not going to bother doing that event. Let's go up here to Dire Chemical. Now this is a hard spot. Because you got other robots. If you're lower level, definitely bring some friends with you. Or if you know what you're doing, of course. But there's a sentry bot usually going down right down the main road. But then you got to contend with the other robots that are around, that are in your face, right? Let's try our best here. If you see me die, you know, you can make fun of me all you want there. So where's our boy there? And he is powerful. I don't know, gutsy. Where's this guy at? Let's see if we can sneak through here. Uh-oh. Another Colonel Gutsy. Is the sentry bot even here anymore? Huh. Well, that's a shame. Both. Did they take that sentry bot away? Check the other road here. Ouch. Oh, for Pete's sake, really? Uh-oh. Oh, Taylor, out of here, Jimmy boy. Yeah, that's a shame. Hopefully you get a Sentry bot in your gameplay. Holy wow. Oh, looks like it's White Springs then. Looks like it's Crazy Town. Let's go ahead here. Of course, let's spawn right here, right at the front door. Let's do it, right in the exterior. And you guys will be able to see this in action. Should have saved this one for last. And we may have to re-roll it. So get to a safe spot. And there's a couple Sentry bots around. There's one right there. So let's get up here. And as I said, this is not easy to do. Come on, baby. Come on. No.
Hello and welcome to the White Springs.
It might be better to get off on this guy over here. Excuse me for a second. I'm gonna attend to you in a second here. Yeah, so this is what I did last time in that video. Is canned coffee, Jim. Canned coffee. Let's see what happens here. See how they're all running? See even the responders are trying to come after us? There we go, crippled, nice. Let's fix this weapon here real quick, of course. So you see what happens, see how they're all going crazy? Even like the humans are coming after us here. But they do settle down. If you hide up here, they will settle down after a while. Alright, so we're kind of safe right here. So there we go, we got our cripple. Alright, complete a daily quest 1. So if you take a look at the description, there is a link to a video, complete daily quest for newbies. We don't do every single daily quest in the game, we do quite a few of them. It's all time stamped. I show you how to activate them, where to go, show you how to complete them. So just in case you're having a hard time finding daily quests, okay, you can definitely check that video out if you so wish, okay. There's usually a couple I usually kind of show off during this video just to show you how easy they can be. So I'll pop up here. Now we didn't have this one. There is a cooldown associated with them, okay? But these one up here, the one at the pumpkin house, are fairly quick. The cooldown is fairly quick. Now you saw when I spawned up here in the Toxic Valley, that's when it automatically came up on the board for us, right? Let's pop up here to Prickett's Fort. We'll get this one done. Because how the Sentry bot one took a little bit longer, but yeah, it's not easy to do with the Sentry bot because how beefy they are. Right, so this one's called Buried with Honor, and you don't have to talk to this guy; you just interact with them. Right, you just make your way up here. We're gonna go right up here. It's gonna be a little rad roach with this bum sticking out of the wall there. We're going to grab the remains right here. Okay? And you see it kind of updating itself, the top right hand corner of the screen. But the remains in an open grave. There's only one spot it does that, right up here at the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. You can go ahead and walk or run down, whatever you want to do. We're just going to fast travel. Just to save some time. Now there are going to be 2 mongrels outside. There's going to be mongrels inside that building as well, but we'll just take care of these mongrels here. Okay. I'm going to put the remains right in here, just like that. Okay. We're going to grab a shovel. Where is the shovel? No shovel here on the ground. It's weird. So if you don't find a shovel, just like we can't find one here today, which is odd, didn't spawn in for us, there's always a second shovel over here. So you go ahead and take it. That doesn't happen very often, I'll tell you that much. Go ahead and equip it. Okay. We're going to fill this grave in. You're going to watch the animation. There we go. Complete daily quest 1 for 1. And I usually get to show off this one more so than the others, just to show you how easy it is. Okay. And as I said, if you've done this one before, you can just spawn anywhere in the Toxic Valley region, okay, and it will spawn in. Just make your way up. All right, just an FYI. Okay, we have one more. Join a team with another player 1. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to quit this session and go to a public session with another more people. Like that picture. Real nice picture. Alright, right? This person here might be doing the same daily quest. Alright. So this one here, join a team with another player. Now you don't have to be friends with the person. Don't even have to know them. You don't have to be on the team with them. You just join a team with another player. Right, so you can go ahead, you go to your map screen, you go social. Now you can create your own team and you can wait for somebody else to join you if you so wish, or you can just join another team. Did it work? It didn't work. Oh, I wonder if it's blocking me out for some reason. Team already full. Oh, that's probably what's going on. Join a team, another player. There we go. Join a team, another player, 1 for 1. Done. Just like that. Just like that, guys. Yeah. Let's head back to our camp here real quick. Fortunately, I'd rather join a events or casual. If you do expeditions or daily ops, you know, it's assumed that you're going to do them with that person. Okay, that's with the assumption. But if you do casual and events, you know, you don't have to hang around with them. You can just do your own thing. Now, I have been asked lately what my weapons are. Okay, so hopefully I can start maybe kind of doing this a little bit more frequently. So the weapon we used for today is, of course, the 2-shot suppressed automatic handmade. Plus 1 projectiles, plus 100% recoil, plus 25% damage, 150% hipfire accuracy, projects explode for plus 20% weapon damage, minus 25% action point cost, plus 20% armor piercing. Of course, we have the powerful automatic receiver, aligned long barrel, standard stock, piercing magazine, reflex sight dot, suppressor, and the rusted paint, which is right off the Season 18 Season Pass. And my perk cards here, something real simple, nothing crazy. Of course, it's a commando build, right? So we have Master Commando, Commando, Expert Commando, just maxed right out, okay? Of course, we have Suppressor, we have Adrenaline, a couple other things here in lock, but really nothing special, nothing crazy. Okay, nothing, you know, nothing that people don't really already know about. Legendary perk cards, I've had these for quite a while. And I have them all pretty much all maxed out just because I get to level 150 on the Season Pass. And I just get the perk card points there. And I've just been leveling them up as much as I can. So these are the ones that I have. Just an FYI. Alright. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have a chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, G33K. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.